Hello, this is Guild Daddy D. Daddy D, or just Mr. D, or just plain D, coming at you with the May 15th, 2025 NAEU patch notes. As we dive right into them, we'll take it in order as we go down. We'll first look at the events. If we look at the events here, we've got the My Personalized Adventure Board. This is just another Black Spirit Adventure board, but you get a ton of crons. 500 to 600 crons. That's wonderful. If you get the Festival BSA board, you get up to 7,000 crons. This is a good thing. We all need crons. So it's pretty much become the endgame grind currency of choice. The way you do this is you get quests from the Black Spirit. They will give you the dice, and you can use the dice from your challenge or through the quests to sit there and spin. So you got a weekly, you could choose one of the following quests, either kill 2,000 monsters, gather 70 fairies breath, or catch 50 yellow grade fish. Honestly, the easiest one out of all of them is going to be the fairies breath, but if you're grinding already, you might as well just pop the 2k mobs. That'll take you maybe 15-20 minutes. And then you will get your dice. You can also buy a festival dice box for 530 silver in the loyalty section of the Pearl Shop, and you're going to get them for login rewards. And you get a 530% scroll purchase limit reset. Woohoo! I mean, I have a ton of those already, but yeah, whatever. So you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 crons. It looks like you have to land on specific squares. So best of luck to all of you. And that's for that event. So moving right along, we looked at these in the Global Lab. If you watched my Global Lab patch notes last week and the week before, a lot of this is going to be covered, but we'll just go through it to make sure there's not any changes. Make sure that if you didn't watch the Global Labs patch video, you can get caught up to date. Talking about the Tamer, just increase in accuracy a little bit. So the Tamer has been seeing some changes with cooldowns, etc. So once again, if you just comment on one of the videos, if you main a Tamer, let me know how she is. It's a class that I've never really took seriously for me, different play styles. I know some people love their Tamers. Not saying anything negative about it, but just let me know how she is in the year 2025 in the month of May. As far as striker goes, increase the travel distance for the first jump, so you're jumping a little further. Increase the falling speed, so you're going to fall a little bit faster, basically denser. Um, really not a lot of changes with the striker. Corsair, you're not going to have down smash anymore. Sage, let's see, fix the issue where your character will move abnormally. Cool. Class changes, Zerker. I mean, these are just minor tweaks now that they've gotten most of the PvE balance changes done. So, not a whole ton of craziness. When it comes to the hunting changes, this was big. They're going to be making it easier for you to reload and run. So it says we shared updates and blah blah blah. First, for training during taming, horses will now follow you more quickly. For those of you who do not train, when you capture a wild horse, some people would ride it all the way to the stables. You can also get back off of it once you get on it to capture it, and it will follow you, but it will clip way behind you, especially if you're autopathing. So I guess they sped it up. As for hunting, unique options like shooting, dodging, and reloading have been improved so you can better enjoy the core of the content. Improved so that you can reload while sprinting. That's kind of huge. Improved so that pressing Q while moving will change your stance to crouching or standing. Okay. Improved so that you can reload faster after rolling. Okay. And those of you who are interested in hunting, you should absolutely set a goal to get to Guru 1 so you get that fourth shot. It doesn't sound like it's too crazy if you're not familiar with hunting, but going from 3 to 4 shots is a big deal. It's a 25% increase in shots, but it also means that you only have to reload maybe 2 or 3 times as opposed to 5 or 6 times when killing some of the harder hunting mobs. Fix the issue where the direction of the reload effect was awkward. Yeah, that's happened to me too, and you kind of got to get out of your stance and move. Improve the effects in the following situation during the taming: when getting closer to a horse during the minigame, when in standby and moving. Okay, so they're going to add the hearts. That's nice. Before, when you were taming a horse, you'd have to guess based on the little window pop-up on the dialogue whether or not the horse was ready to be captured or not. So it would say something like the horse nuzzles up to you, or the horse, neighs in excitement, or the horse sniffs you with suspicion, and you'd have to kind of guesstimate. So I guess the hearts above the horse are going to tell you when it's good. when the tamed horse is on standby. Improve so the tamed horse follows the adventurer more quickly, and if the distance between the tamed horse and the adventurer becomes too great, the horse will instantly teleport. That's good. Weekly fishing contest. It ended at Sunday at midnight with a new contest starting shortly after, since many adventurers use fishing as a way to AFK. Some players missed a chance to check the results. To address this, we've updated the contest schedule. Changed so that the contest does not take place on Sundays. The weekly fishing contest ranks are determined based on records from Monday to Saturday. Rewards are available Sunday. And then fix the contest rules in the weekly fishing window contest accordingly. They added the limiter on Karak auto fishing, so now you don't have to keep all the fish. You could just keep reds or yellows. Reset accumulated recommendations, so new chat group titles. Items. Change the required amount of ingredients needed to craft Imperial Alchemy boxes. We covered this. They're just reducing the amount of potions for a alchemy box. Whether or not that makes it relevant again over cooking, I don't know. I do cooking boxes. Most people do cooking boxes. If you do alchemy boxes, or you're gonna like actually spreadsheet out the math, feel free to give me feedback. Let me know if this makes it great again or not. Ingredients changes. Okay, so they reduced. I mean, really, what is that? 6, 7? You're talking about a 10% reduction, 8% reduction. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are if you do alchemy boxes. As of May 15th, the materials needed to craft the delivery boxes have been reduced. Additional boxes will be deposited in your hideout storage according in proportion to the number you already held. This is interesting. If those of you who hoard guru boxes for alchemy, I know I usually have like 5,000 guru cooking boxes on hand. Let me know if you saw an increase. Maybe they gave you 1,000 free boxes. Who knows? Weight. Cool. All droughts and perfumes and stuff have been reduced to 0.2 LT. That's kind of huge. Same thing with the river water. So those of you who like to do the 5,000 river water guild missions, there you go. Change the pearl boxes to be family bound instead of character bound. That's huge. Change certain pearl equipment that were stored in the general inventory to now be stored in pearl inventory. Accordingly, the items listed below in the possession have been moved to hideout storage. Great. So my hideout is going to be full when I log in. Change the following items to be storable in the family inventory. Ellie's Magical Elixir, Fugars, and Old Moon Miracle Mix. Improve the item description to clearly indicate the crafting materials. Change the following fish to be usable as ingredients. Who's cooking whales? I'm just saying. I think they outlawed that. Sharks, whales, yeah. Seriously though. I got a minke whale. Let's cook. Oh, whale shark? Come on now. Whale sharks are cool. Remove the phrase "an ingredient used in cooking" from the item description for the following fish. Change the name of the following item, Devil's Drought, to a Devil's Elixir. Don't be wanting to drink the Devil's Elixir. Added Marty's Research Box as an obtainable item in the Crescent Shrine Dekia and Kadri's Dekia zone. Revamp the bonus quests that be accepted during cooking, alchemy, training, and hunting. For those of you who don't know, when you're doing cooking, alchemy, training, hunting, you can get a random quest to pop up that will, well, it used to reward you like 100 something. Looks like now it's going to be giving you a ton of stuff, so they're actually worth doing. Yeah, but if you were cooking, this might pop up, skill up for cooking. You either need to make beer, grilled bird meat, or pickled vegetables. Let's see, objective, one of the following: 5,000, 2,000, and 1,000 beer. Okay. Yeah, you get a ton of milk, eggs, and peppers, garlic, onion. So these are all the ingredients that need to be farmable. So they're very high in demand, so hopefully this will curb the constant pre-orders. I know milk has not been pre-ordered for a long time. And just as an aside note, if you have a ton of milk, you make more profit if you dry it into cheese. So, just maybe, rather than selling your milk, process it into cheese and then sell it as cheese, or experiment. But I know last time I crunched the numbers, which was a while ago, so it might not be relevant anymore, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't changed much, that, people buy cheese at a little bit of higher price because one milk can process into like 4 or 6 cheese. So just keep that in mind. As far as the eggs go, do eggs really have a ton of uses? Not really. So I don't know. I know I've got a ton of eggs just sitting around. Yeah, I mean, if you know of a crazy use for eggs, let me know. Garlic, onion, hot pepper, and pepper, those are pretty much the bottlenecks that, everybody tries to farm because there's never enough. So this is a good change for those of you who do cooking. You can accept the bonus skill for cooking. We're proceeding. Chance to get skill has been reduced by 45%, so you're not going to get it as much. With the updates to the new bonus quest, the previous cooking for Hydelian soldiers can no longer be accepted. Quests already in progress can still be completed. Alchemy quest, trace of nature, blood tree knot, monk's tree, spirits, blah blah blah. I mean, I think I would be looking for the sap one. Yeah, so if you get the alchemy one, hopefully you'll get the sap one, because the rest of this stuff is kind of meh. Saps are always in demand, they always sell. Same thing with the alchemies and hunting quests. This one, you gotta kill the feather wolves. Let's see if that's the only one. So feather wolves times 50, feather wolves times 10, that's Camisylvia. Valencia is lions times 50, lions times 10. And Narcion is hunting monsters times 50 and times 10. Eternal Winter times 50 and times 10. You get Hunter's Dawn, Erigborg's Grudge, Black Gems, and Hunter's Token. And then Concentrated. Oh, Concentrateds are good. Yeah, so Narc's Wishstone. Yeah, so hunting, I mean, with the changes coming with the furniture too, hunting's going to be made better. Hunting's good already, in my opinion. You could always disagree with me. It's very chill. It's a whole different life skill, like really. I've described some people in my Discord and in my guild that hunting is its whole nother experience in Black Desert. It's very relaxed, very chill. You make, casually 400, try hard a billion plus an hour. And it's people who hunt or really enjoy hunting, you could actually role play as it. I mean, you could go around hunting different animals and, you know, I don't know, getting different stuffed furnitures and stuff. And with the changes coming where you're going to be able to convert the stuffed animal pieces that you get as loot sometimes into actually scrolls that sell and buffs that people could just have, I really think that hunting is going to become a 1.5 billion to 2 billion an hour life skill. It's obviously active, it's not passive. But if you've never tried hunting, I would highly recommend it. And, who knows, like and subscribe to the channel. I'll make a point in sometime in the next week to make a hunting video and explain basically what to do if you've never hunted before. So, hunting quest, training. Skill up for training, tame a wild horse. He gets celerity droughts. I mean, I used to train every single night AFK. That's why I'm guru, almost guru training. But I've kind of had to make the decision that I kind of do AFK fishing for silver now. I used to sell the horses. I used to, breed coursers and sell coursers and everything. But it's just, yeah, the allure of AFK money fishing has won me over. Added a training bonus quest that could be received during Tier 6 to Imperial Steeds. Integrated the quests into one. Okay, so you don't have to accept like 40 different barter quests in Ilya anymore. They're all into one. Unified the subtitle colors and the cutscene illustrations. Fix the following items names. Kalk Elixir. Want to make sure we pronounce that right. Elixir of Deep Sea and Spirit Perfume Elixir. Now they're going to be Perfume of Kalk, Perfume of Deep Sea, and Perfume. There's got to be a better name for him. Just saying. Added guidance on how to reacquire the Ancient Magic Tome in the Adventure Log bookshelf. Caffresh Journal Volume 1 and 2. Is that so? Okay. I don't know what that, look in the Adventure Log bookshelf, Caffresh Journal 1. Change the classification of four-finger threadfin from freshwater, saltwater, and knowledge. Okay. NPC background and sound. Location or remove certain terrain objects. Okay, so they added stairs. I feel like whenever I look at these, it's like, can you find the differences? Like those, oh, they added there was vines on the floor, now it's more of a path, okay? There was stairs, they took them away. Okay, the shies were complaining too much. They had to jump. I don't know if that's actually the case, I'm just guessing. There was rocks here, and there's no more rocks. Once again, probably a shy thing. And, oh yeah, there's a rock right here, and there's no more rock right here. So we spotted the difference. High five. Node and Conquest War. To honor the strategic significance of the Gate and Conquest War, we removed the rule that granted extra defense time whenever a gate was destroyed. Defense time is now fixed at 2 hours. Next, just like in Node War, we've adjusted the balance by breaking down command posts and annex buildings by tier. Rewards will now scale up with each tier. In addition, what was introduced today, we're preparing further improvements for Node and Conquest Wars, including balance adjustments for fort, command posts, annex, and siege weapons. We'll keep refining these systems to make your war experiences even more engaging. Change so that the defensive timer no longer applies. If the defensive guild alliance's command post is destroyed, the Conquest War continues for up to 4 hours. Change the Conquest War command post, field HP, and other annexes categories by tier, which changes to DP and maximum durability. Tier 1, decreased DP with increased max durability. Tier 2, increased DP and max durability. Unlimited, increase both DP and max durability. Here's the affected annexes, basically anything that's a building. Change the rewards for Tier 2 and Unlimited Conquest Wards as follows. Lord who achieves victory by destroying all forts or successfully defends within the time limit. Glorious victor. 3 billion silver. Not bad. Ancient Spirit Dust, Crown Stones. Very nice. 2 billion silver for first place. Second place, 1 billion. 900 million, and so on and so forth. Tier 2. 3 billion, 3.5 billion. There you go. 3 billion. And goes down. Lots of money, lots of money, lots of money. The Resplendent Medals of Honor are big too. Trade those in for yummies. Unlimited Conquest War, that's 4.5 billion. 4 billion for first place, and it goes down. Improved so that the guild manners can be used while applying for Node Conquest War participation. You can enter the guild manor guild member status even when your guild is applying for participation. However, you still cannot enter the guild manor on a server where Node Conquest Wars are in progress. Guild members who are not participating can still enter the manor on that server even when it is in progress. Change so that if you leave the guild manor 15 minutes before the Node War starts, until the end you will be moved to the nearest town if your previous location was a Node Conquest War region. Conquest information was reset during the 15th maintenance due to the Conquest War changes. The Node War selected by the Alliance or Guild Lord for the week will be maintained. Added the ability to check reward items in the Node War Conquest result window. There you go. What did I get? Check the window. UI. Added an icon next to the family name for new or returning adventurers when chatting in group. Okay, so you can always tell if there's a new or returning adventurer. We're going to call them out. Change the condition for chat group likes. Change it so that you can only like the same adventurer once per day. Oh, sad face for all you people that like to collect titles. The number of likes you can get per day remains the same at 3. Improve the fish guide so that when searching for a fish species, you're automatically moved to the category containing search results and the results are displayed. Okay. Change the color of enemy adventurers to orange when color visual aid is selected in the in-game menu. I'm wondering if that's because colorblind people don't see red sometimes. Don't know. But orange is like, there's primary colors, right? Red, yellow, blue. So, I don't know. Wouldn't you just make it like bold black or something? I don't know. If you're colorblind or you play in color visual aid, let me know if this makes a difference. If you can't see red, you can't see orange, in my opinion. I don't know, though. Improve the notification message to clearly state the Grand Prix Vera scroll will be consumed when using the mount name change coupon at the stable. Improve the notification message to provide clear recovery details when using the Fairy Queen's Might. Added time zones to some challenge descriptions. Improve the Arena of Solaire replay system. Improve the search family name function on the adventure. Oh, for those of you who don't know, if you're an officer, a guild master, or let's see, what's another word for creepy? Inquisitive. If you're an inquisitive player that wants to look up somebody, you know, maybe somebody wronged you, maybe somebody righted you that you just want to give praise to. Who knows? Go to the official website. Go to the camping grounds. I think it is. Is it camping grounds? Yeah, and then go to adventurer, and you can look up people. You can look up their family name, get all their characters' information if they set it to public. If you don't want people looking up you, go on the official website and set yours to private. Okay, fix the issue where the LV unit was displayed for life grades in the life arena. Modified or change. Fix the issue where non-existent sailor slot description were displayed. Issue where after moving the chat UI, interacting with the NPC, return to UI. Fix the issue where an error message would appear if a character died in spectator mode. Change it so that after Guild League matching and when entering the battlefield, you cannot enter other groups. Fix the issue where the Peru Jail 1 NPC, okay. Fixed awkward phrasing in the cooperation with Hyena Quest. Awkward phrasing. Nothing could be more awkward than when they came out with the Love Your Pet quest line, and they were like, the donkey looks at you longingly as you stroke his back with the brush, or some weird, like, okay. Fix the issue where you could not search for miscellaneous merchant Gorman in the Sakraya Underwaters. Fixed awkward character animations. Fixed typos. Fix the issue where the fishing chair looked unnatural. Fix the issue where the HP of a reconnected character appeared as 0. I've had that happen. Fix the issue where you could move to the Land of Morning Light when entering Black Shrine in certain situations. Fix the issue where using the locate mount feature will guide you in an incorrect direction. Fix the issue where awkward messages appear in the Crossroads quest. Awkward, like profane, or well, anyways. Fix the issue where consumables placed in the separable quick slot did not display. Improved awkward terrain in the Junaid River. Fix the issue where the progress time displayed in the War of Roses was incorrect in certain regions. Fix the issue where the auto repair icon for wagons appeared as the ship auto repair icon under certain conditions when boarding a wagon. Hotkey settings for Alchemy Stone button, fixed awkward phrasing, campsite, and platoon list. Fix the issue where you can use remote collection for mounts. Wait, fix the issue where you could not use remote collection for mounts if more than 20 horses were stored in a single stable. Fixed client crashes when detaching horse gear. Gameplay fix the issue where the text for fishing titles appeared unnatural in some languages. The issue where the blue Dustwing did not disappear after 30 seconds. Any feedback on the Duskwing? I use it to do my dark rifts because it seems a little bit faster on horse, but you know, I kind of hoping they make that a permanent mount, and I also would like it so that when you dismount, you can get back on it. You don't have to resummon it. Any thoughts, feedback? Make a comment. Fix the issue where the appearance was awkward when switching to the awakening weapon when wearing Selene gloves and armor, where you cannot set a loop route in the desert while possessing a compass. Fix the issue where the War of the Roses rewards are given to the wrong recipients in certain situations. Oops. Okay, so that covers the patch notes for May 15th. Like, subscribe, comment. I love feedback. I will answer each and every one of them, I promise. Look me up on my socials. Connect with me Discord. It's all in the bottom left. Thank you very much for tuning in, and you have a wonderful day.